Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. Put together this week for you some goal setting worksheets. Now I know it's really important for me anyway that everyone has a clear goal. Now we all will have our long-term goals, our big goals that we've set ourselves. Something that probably scares us, something that's probably quite daunting, but something that we've always wanted to do and achieve, be it that with your body composition, your health, your fitness, or just feeling and looking a particular way, maybe your big long-term goals. But you will also have short-term goals, and I'm a big advocate for short-term goals because it keeps you motivated, keeps you clear on what you need to achieve, and these short-term goals are a lot more manageable in terms of how you see them, how you think of them. So they're not so daunting. But as I say, month by month, it's great to set some short-term goals to keep that clarity and keep that motivation. And this presentation really is for that. And you will be able to download the document, obviously, to fill out this document so you're able to fill in your short term, and you can do it for your long term goal as well. It will ask some particular questions to get you really focused on what you need to achieve. So going into it, this first of all goes through a little bit more what it's about, what we're trying to do here, why it is so important, a bit like what I've just gone through at the start here. So just really getting a clear understanding how really important goal setting really is for you. And then we're going to start to break this down, and we've got SMART principles. Some of you are probably aware of this anyway. We can use this in work and things like that. So being first one, S, specific. So get the goal as clear as you possibly can in your head, and then we'll start writing it down. Getting clarity is so important. And then M is for measurable. Does the goal answer the question of how many or how much and how often? So we need to measure progress. Otherwise, we're just in the dark really with things. How are we going to measure that? And we can do that through multiple ways: photos, measurements, weight, just how in general how you're feeling, what your food's looking like. So just tracking your food, that kind of thing. Achievable. Can you get the support needed to achieve the goals by the target date? Now, obviously, you're going to have support from us, but it's really important that you obviously document how you're going to get that support and where it's going to come from. Relevant. Does the goal make a difference to your career health or well-being? Okay, so if it has more weight, if it means more to you, there's a hell of a lot more chance that you're going to stay on course and you're going to achieve this. And writing it down gives you that relevance, it gives you that clarity, and makes you understand even more so how important it is that you actually achieve this goal. Time bound. Does the goal state a clear and specific completion date? So let's get you accountable. Let's put a time on this when you want to achieve that. So this really just breaks it down. These SMART things just really breaks it all down so you can get very specific. So what we've got here, guys, we're going to start breaking this down. So we've got your goal setting worksheet. So first of all, we're going to write down what the actual goal is. Get into detail here as much as you possibly can. Then start to make sure that you've answered every single aspect of your SMART goal checklist. So is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it achievable, realistic, and time-based? Make sure you've answered all those within your goal setting. Why is the goal important to you? So bring some emotional attachment to why it is important that you actually achieve this goal in the first place. Where are you now in the relation to your goal? So get some clarity on where you currently are, and this will then give you the kind of real clear starting point to move from. And particularly when you feel that you're not making any progress, you can revert back to this and see that you actually have, because you've taken some time to actually see where you currently are. Okay, how would you know when you have achieved your goal? So is it physique development? Have you lost body fat? Has your shape changed? Have you got more energy? Are you healthier? Do you sleep? Whatever it is, make sure that you know exactly what you are going to end up with when you reach your goal. What are the consequences of achieving the goal? So the positive impact, not just on yourself, but the people around you in day-to-day life. And what are the negative things, if any? So action steps, put some action steps here to actually put in place to actually get you moving forwards. Again, be as specific as you possibly can with those. There was 5 there, so try and get 5 things that you need to put in place to help you start moving forwards. And then we have a deadline. So when do you want to achieve this goal by? So be realistic with your goals. If it's short term, it could be a month for very small term goals, or it could be 3 months. If your long term goals, you could even be up to 12 months. So make sure that you put a deadline in there. Necessary resources, what you need for success. So you're obviously working with ourselves, so we're here to help you. But if there's anything else that can help, you can bring into your life that could help you, then jot those down. Potential challenges, so things in your lifestyle that might be holding you back, things that you need to do with your job. Whatever it is, what could possibly hold you back? One of the big ones is time. So how can you get back some more time to work on yourself? We may be spending a lot of time on other stuff that is stopping us from achieving our goals. Potential support, so not just ourselves, but also family members, friends. Who are the people that are going to help you through this? Because you're going to need to keep them as close as possible. On a scale to 0 to 10, so how ready are you to make changes now? So be honest with this, and because you'll be able to see, right, well, I'm not where I should be. What do I need to do to get that closer to a 10, say, on the scale? So be very honest of where you currently are, on how ready you are to move forwards with this, and then what you need to get closer to that number 10. So that is, guys, our goal setting sheet. I hope that's going to be helpful. Well, I know it's going to be helpful. Run through it. Just writing some of this stuff down is going to be massively helpful for you moving forwards. So get working on it. It won't take you too long. Put some time of the weekend to aside and actually sit down and actually work through this. And I can assure you it's going to help you get clarity, be more focused, and be more motivated to achieving bigger and better things. All right, guys, have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.